Okay, so initially spatulate the plaster stone mix. And spatulate it over the vibrator for a good 20 to 30 seconds to get a nice dense mix. So the consistency that we're looking for now, once I turn it off, when you do a spatulation like that, it should hold its weight. Otherwise, it's going to be way too runny. So moving on here, I'm going to place some stone, not all the way to the top of the flask, because remember we have the model that needs to fit in there. So that's going to occupy some space. I certainly mixed a lot more than I wanted to, probably enough for two. So from here, we want to center the model over the flask, and this will happen to you. I feel like I have a little piece of stone in there, and there it is. That's preventing the model from getting all the way down. So now I'm going to vibrate the model all the way down, and we want to make sure that the stone gets all the way to the edge of the flask, as well as all the way to the edge of the model. So if you look on this side, you will realize that I'm a little bit short with stone. So I'm just going to take some with my spatula and make sure I dab it all the way to the edge of the flask and all the way to the edge of the land area. Don't want to do anything else with this at this point. You want to let the stone set somewhat, and then we can clean it off with our font stock here. We'll get to that in a second. So I can wipe off some of the excess here back into my bowl, and while this is setting, so I can work with it, I can clean off my bowl and spatula. And you don't want to dump all the stone down the plaster trap. You want to make sure you get rid of it in the garbage initially, and whatever little residue you're going to have, then you can rinse off the bowl at the sink.